Hi everyone, welcome back. Okay, as I said in my earlier tutorial that we'll be learning about number and string in this video. Okay, and we'll be learning about list, dictionary and tuple in the upcoming video. Okay, in the third video. Now, before we get started with number and strings, okay, before that, let's learn about what is a variable. Okay, how you assign variable. Okay, variable actually is a kind of storage using which you can store values into it. They are named storage in which you can store values. Here, for example, num1 is a variable in which I am storing the value 10 now. Okay, so I can say here print value of variable num1 is comma num1. So it will print value of variable num1 is colon then the value of num1. Okay, so let's execute. Here you go, value of num1 is 10. Okay, because num1 is a variable, okay, and we are storing the value 10. Similarly, here we are declaring a variable string 1, okay, in which we are storing the value save world. Okay, now let us print this. Value of variable string 1 is, and it will say save world. Okay, because string 1 is a variable which stores the value save world. Here we go. Okay, similarly here I'm saying string 2 animal world. Okay, and I'm giving in single quotes. Why I'm doing this, declaring a string variable the second time, is that string variables, string values can be enclosed in single quotes or in double quotes. Okay, both of them mean strings. Okay, so let's print string 2 here, which will print animal world. Here you go, animal world. Okay, now num2. Okay, now num2 equals to num3 equals to 30. Okay, so what does this mean? It means declare two variables num2 and num3 and assign the value 30 to it. Okay, so let's print here. So num2 and num3, both of them will be 30 30. Here both of them are 30 30. Okay, now num4 comma num5 equals to 40 comma 50. Here you are declaring multiple variables with different values. Over here multiple variables with same values, but here multiple variables with different values. Okay, so let's see here. You see, num4 is 40 and num5 is 50. It will be as per the sequence. Okay, corresponding sequence of the variable. Okay, corresponding to the values you have you have defined. Okay, let's try string variables here. S1 comma S2 equals to hello comma world. Okay, so let's print S1 is comma S1 comma S2 is comma S2. Okay, so let's execute. Okay, here S1 is world hello and S2 is world. Okay, why I'm showing this is to make you understand that not only number can be assigned, not only you can declare multiple variables in a single line for numbers, but even for strings. Okay, now let's get into what are numbers. Okay, basically numbers are which have numerical values in it. Okay, and it can be of four types. Okay, but we'll be learning about two types here, integer and float. Okay, so Integer means there are no decimal places, they are signed integers without any decimals. Okay, for example, plus 1, okay, minus 2. Okay, so these are integer variables. You cannot say minus 2.0, 2.3. Okay, you cannot say 10.3, 10.0. Okay, so those are not integers. So if you have a don't have a sign in front of the integer, it means it is plus. Okay, bear in mind. And you have float, as I already said, whenever you have a real number, real floating point numbers, they are your float numbers. Okay, floating numbers. Okay, for example, okay, 3.15 is a floating number. Okay, 3.0 is a floating number. Okay, so some of the arithmetic, let's get into some of the operations we can do on numbers. Okay, so we can do addition. Okay, here you go. We print num6, which is the addition of num1 and num2, where num1 and num2 is your num1 is 10 and num2 is 30, so it should be 40. Num6 should be 40. Here you go, 40. Then num7, I'm subtracting num1 minus num2. Num1 is 10 minus num2 is 30, so it should give minus 20. Sorry, I didn't print it. Let me print it here. Minus 20. Okay, so similarly, num8, I'm saying num8 equals to num4 into num5. Okay, your num4 is 40, num5 is 50, so 40 into 50 is your 2000. Okay, so num8 will be 2000. So variable num8 will contain 2000. Here you go. Similarly, num9, I'm saying 23 divided by 10. Okay, this is division sign symbol, this is your multiplication symbol, this is your subtraction, and this is your addition. So num9 will be having the value 2.3. okay, let's see, print num9, because 23 divided by 10 is 2.3 here. Now if we give 20 here, okay, so it will be 2. Okay, so 2 is not a it is not a integer. Okay, over here it will be a floating number, 2.0. okay, now number 10 I'm declaring as a modulus of 20 divided by 3, 20 modulus 3, which means 20 divided by 3 and the remainder goes to num3. Okay, so let's print out num10. So it is 2. 20 divided by 3 is 18. 3 6 are 18, and you have 2 remainder, so it's 2. 2 goes to num10. Num11 equals to 2 asterisk asterisk 3. Okay, this means raised to power, so 2 raised to power 3, 2 to the 4, 2 the 8. Okay, so it will print 8. Yeah, so these are some of the operations we can perform on the number values. Okay, or even the floating values. Okay, let's try something here. Num12 equals to, okay, 2.1 plus 2.1. okay, print num12. okay, so this should display 4.2. here you go. Okay, now what are strings? Okay, numbers you already know, they contain your integers or floating values. Okay, now what are operators? Not operators, string. What are strings first? Okay, I already showed you. Strings are which contain the values inside double quotes, which values are assigned by using double quotes. Okay, so string values, we can perform some operations on the string values. Okay, so some of the operations are like, we can read the characters from the string, okay, that is called um indexing. Okay, and we can also do subsetting. Okay, so here I'm declaring two strings, string str1 and str2. Okay, and I'm printing their values. Okay, here you go. String 1 is, this is a string, string 2 is, this is also a string. Okay, here this is a string, this is also a string. Here now I'm printing the first 5 characters from string 1, str1. Okay, so here I'm saying str1, sorry, this is not the first 5 characters. You need to, you need to start with 0 for the first 5 characters. Okay, so here this is subsetting. Okay, what it means is, take total starting 5 characters and display me from the index 0. Okay, here, so this is space. Okay, so the first 5 characters. Okay, let's try first 6 characters. Okay, so it's first 6 characters. Okay, so if we give 1 over here, it means starting from the index 1. Okay, and do remember strings, the indexing start from 0. Okay, so the your total index numbers will be total number of strings minus 1, which is n minus 1. Okay, here you can see it starts with 0. Okay, up to n minus 1. So here it will give you HIS space I. Okay, okay, now here I'm using indexing. Okay, the value at str1 9, that means display the value of str1 at index 9. Okay, which is 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, which is the 10th character. For str2 also. So for str1, this yeah, it's a space, and for str2 it is L. Okay, let's see, here you go, space L. Okay, the 10th character. So for the 10th character you need to take the index 9 value in index 9. Here now I'm declaring two string variables with the values jumper and runner, and here I'm saying I'm printing str3 plus str4. Okay, which is to concatenate. Okay, okay, see, jumper runner. Okay, so let's also try here one more plus str1. Okay, here you go. Okay, it will concatenate all these. Okay, so plus can concatenates the strings, and it can be multiple strings can be concatenated. Okay, now I'm saying str3 into 3. Okay, it can be any number. Okay, what this means is, print the value of str3. Okay, the value in the variable str3 3 times. Okay, let's see, here jumper jumper jumper. Now here, okay, str1, it means print the value as index 1, which is JUU. Okay, U. Now here let's see, str3 0:4. I already told you what it means. Take the first 4 characters, okay, and start displaying from the 0th index. Okay, so it will be JUMP. Okay, JUMP is the 4 characters. Here you go. Now if I say 1 here, so it will start from the 1th index, which is your UMP. So it will display only 3 characters. Okay, here I am saying strfo 1:1:5, which means take the first 5 characters from the beginning and start displaying from the first 1th index, which is 0 1, second from the second value, second character. Okay, so strfo from the second character 5. Okay, total 5, 1 2 3 4 5 RUNNE, and from the second, that is UNNE. Okay, let's see it's UNNE. Now let's try one thing. What happens if I give -4 here? Okay, it also gives you U, because this means from the 4 characters. Okay, 1 2 3 4 characters from the okay, let's take this as 5 to make it more better. Okay, so take the 5 total 5 characters from the opposite direction. Okay, and then display the first 1th index. Okay, so it's out of index, so it's not providing the any output here. Okay, okay, so these are some of the string operations we can perform on the strings. Okay, now the other thing what we are going to learn now is about methods. Okay, some of the methods associated with strings. Okay, basically methods and functions, okay, we'll be doing in detail in later sections. Okay, but just do remember this much of what a method and what a function are, how they are differentiated, not what they are, how they are differentiated. Functions are independent. Okay, they work independently, like print. Okay, you don't have anything associated with print, but here in methods you have something associated with the methods, which are your instances of some class. Okay, for example, here I am saying strf5, it is raining heavily. Okay, now strf5 is an instance of string. Okay, and here I'm saying capitalize. Okay, which is a method, and what I'm saying is strf5 dot capitalize. Here you can see capitalize is associated with strf5. Okay, you cannot just use capitalize. Okay, it comes with some instance of string values. Okay, so this is a string variable dot capitalize, so it will capitalize. What this means is capitalize from the whole string. Okay, make the first character capital. Here we go, I is capital. Now over here strf5 dot center, sorry, 43 comma hash. What it means is make the strf5 43 characters length. Okay, by adding hash equally on both the sides. Okay, and total should be 43 characters. Okay, 43 in length. Here you go. Okay, here you can see here. Okay, now here I am saying count I. Okay, starting from the 4th location to the up to the 11th. Okay, so this is the 4th location. Okay, so 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. Okay, so there are 2 I's. Okay, 2 I's. Okay, Now let's see, if I had given this as 3, okay, there would have been 3 i's. Okay, here you go. Okay, now here I'm saying ends with str5 dot ends with is a method, do note. Okay, method is this method is associated with string variables or string values. Okay, so it checks whether str5 ends with ly. Yes, it ends with ly, so it will be true. Okay, it will give the value true. Okay, so str dot find ning. So what this does is it will look for ning in the string, and it will give the starting point of the string we are searching. Okay, we are finding. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so it's starting from the 9th your index. Okay, so 9. Okay, similarly here str5 dot find ning 11. If I do 11, okay, is starting from here, there is no ning, so it should return -1. Here you go, it returns -1. If it doesn't find, it will return -1. Here, okay, starting from the 10th. Okay, yes, it is -1 because starting from the 10th index, it is not there. Okay, you don't find any ning starting from the 10th string ning. Okay, now here what I'm checking, what this does is alnum method. What it does is it checks whether this str5 is alphanumeric. Okay, see, alphanumeric means it has alphabets as well as numeric. Okay, but it should not have any spaces or any other special spaces and any other special characters. Okay, so this is not alphanumeric. Okay, so it will be false. Okay, here I am declaring a variable str6 April 2017. See, it has number and alphabet, so it's alphanumeric. So I am checking whether it's alphanumeric or not by using is alnum. It's true. Here str5 dot is alpha. Okay, it checks whether it's all alphabets. Okay, but str5 is not fully alphabet because it has space in it. Okay, it will be false. Here you go. Here I'm saying print 2012 string dot is digit. So it checks whether this string has only digits in it or not. Okay, so it is true here. Okay, now here I'm saying 2012.12 dot is digit. Okay, so seeing this method applied on this string, you may think it's digit. Okay, but actually not. Okay, if there is any special characters like dot or anything, okay, it will take as non-digit. Okay, so it will be false. Okay, now here I'm checking whether 2012.12 is numeric or not. Okay, the is numeric checks whether it's all numeric or not. It is all numeric, so it will be true. Okay, and here 2012.12 dot is numeric. Okay, this is not is not numeric because it has a dot here. It will be false. Okay, now here I'm saying str6 dot is lower. Okay, str6 is not lower because it has some a capital in it. Okay, so it will say false. False. Now I'm checking whether str5 is lower. Okay, if all characters in str5 is lower, okay, it actually is lower, so it will be true. Here I'm saying whether str5 dot str5 is upper by using is upper method. Okay, it's false. Now here I'm saying whether this string is upper. Okay, yes, it is upper, it will be true. Here I am replacing I with A starting from the second location. Okay, so let's see here. So from the second location, okay, so it will be, no, sorry, it what it does is it replaces I with A, the first two occurrence. Okay, sorry, so it will be as it raining heavily. Here you go, as raining heavily. Okay, now here str5 dot split. Okay, with okay, what this does is the split method. Okay, it splits the string, okay, separated by this particular parameter you are passing in the method, split method. Okay, so space by space, and it will return a list. Okay, so here 1 space, 2 space, 3 space, so it will return 1 2 3 4 values, items in a list. Okay, so let's check it out. Here it is raining heavily, and this is a list. So what is the list will be coming in later section, not to worry now. Okay, now I'm declaring str5 a JSON colon 25 colon bachelor. Okay, and I'm printing it here. Okay, by splitting the string separated by colon. Okay, so it will say JSON 25 bachelor as a, it will return JSON 25 bachelor as a list. Here you go. Okay, now some of the way of writing your print command, okay, by using string formats. Okay, so formatting the, by formatting the string, here I'm saying name var series Susan, sorry, and here I'm saying age var 23. I'm declaring two variables. One is Susan, name var, which has the value Susan. The other one is age var, which has the value 23, which is a number, or it is an integer. Okay, and here I'm saying education bachelor's, and here I'm printing your name and the age. Okay, here what it means is, now no, what it does is it says my name is name var, then and my age is age var. Okay, here I'm having to separate the variables by using commas, and then write my what I want to output, and again write the other variable. Okay, so this is a little bit of complex and a little bit difficulty in writing, but the same thing I can achieve by using string formatting. Okay, here, okay, what I'm doing is I'm saying my name is %s and my age is %d. Okay, then after that I'm saying I'm using the percentage sign, and within the bracket I'm passing the two variables. So what this means is, whatever formatting you have for string here, %s is for string. Okay, replace that with the first variable coming within your percentage. Okay, and the parameter. Okay, the first variable here. Okay, in this list, in this sequence. Okay, and %d with the second one, and you can have many. Okay, so here it will say my name is Susan and my age is 23. Okay, see, the same thing we can achieve much better here, and this is more readable. Okay, here I told you you can write as many string formattings as you want. Okay, here my here name is %s, age, name %s, comma, age %d, education %s. Okay, and I'm passing the three values here. Okay, so this percentage is replaced with this first value, %d is replaced with this second value, which is the 30, and your %s again is replaced with masters. Okay, so let's, here you go. Okay, so this is about string formatting. Okay, now some of the relational or comparison operators. Okay, basically comparing two different variables or two different values. Okay, here I am declaring a as 1, b as 2. Okay, print a equals b. Okay, what this means is check whether a equals b. Okay, if true, return true; if false, return false. It is false, so it will return false. Okay, in the second case, okay, I am saying a not equal to b. Okay, which is true. Okay, so it will return true. Okay, here I am saying print a less than b. Okay, which is true. Okay, here I am saying a greater than b. Okay, which is false. Okay, here I am saying print a greater than equal to b, which is again false. Okay, here I am saying less than equal to b, a less than equal to b, 1 less than equal to b, which is true. Okay, here I am saying EUR less than equal to EUR1 greater than equal to EUR1, which is false, because EUR is lesser than EUR1. Okay, now over here I could also have done like this: C equals to, okay, A equals B. Okay, let's see what happens in this case. Print C. Okay, okay, here let's say value of C. Value of C is %s. Okay, %c. Okay, so value of C is false. Okay, so this is what I mean to say is, here you can output the take the output of the comparison into a variable and display it. Okay, and we can even do some actions based upon this value of C. Okay, now let's come to some of the assignment operators in case of numbers. Okay, so here assignment operators are equals to, most of the time we use the equal to. Okay, but this is in case of numbers. Okay, some of the assignment operators in case of numbers. Okay, here I'm saying C equals to A plus B. Okay, and I'm printing C here. Okay, which is 50, because A is 20 and B is 30. 20 plus 30 is 50. Okay, here I'm saying A plus equals to A. Okay, this means C equals to plus equals to A, which means C equals to C plus A. Okay, so C is 50 now, plus A 20, so this will display 50 plus 20 is 70. Okay, there you go. Here again, C minus equals to B means C equals to C minus B. Okay, B is 30, now C is already 70, so 70 minus 30 is 40. Okay, so this will display 40. Okay, here similar to the earlier two we have done, plus equals to and minus equals to. Into equals to means C into equals to A means C equals to C into A. Okay, so which is C is now 40. Okay, into A, which is 20, 800. Okay, 800. Now here I'm saying C equals to C division equals to, which means A. Okay, which means C equals to C divided by A. Okay, so C divided by A, C is now 800 divided by A, which is 20, comes out to be 40. Okay, let's see, 40. Okay, so here you see, what is this? This is a floating value. Okay, it's not an integer. Okay, now here I'm saying modulus C modulus equals to B which is equal to C equals to C modulus B. Okay, so C is now 40, modulus B is 30. So 40 divided by 30, you got 10 remainder. So 10 will be the answer here. Yes. Okay, now here I'm saying C into equals to 3, which means your C equals to C into 3, which is the power. Okay, C power equals to 3 means C equals to C raised to the power 3. Okay, or any value or any say variable over here. Okay, so C is now 10 raised to power 3 is 10 100 into 10 is 1000. Okay, so it will be 1000. Okay, so this will be the end of this second video. Okay, and in the third video we'll be learning about lists, your dictionary and your tuples. Okay, so bye until next video. Thank you.